How you doing, guys? It's Stephen and
Spencer.
We've not done a walk down for ages and ages and ages because we keep on saying, oh, we'll do it once the new stock comes in, and then the new stock comes in, and then we're busy, and then that stock goes, and then the next thing. We'll do it when the new stock comes in, and you kind of get the idea. So we're just going to do one for you just now. Take a little wander around. We've got a completely different selection of cars since the last time, bar possibly the Evo, which I'm not that fussed about because I like having it here anyway. But I think we might actually have someone on the go with it. I think you're going to sell that today, Spencer.
Fingers crossed.
So this is one of many club sports that we've had recently. We need to start with the best part.
Yeah.
Guys, please let us know in the comments, is that the best seat fitted to any hot hatch? I'm going to say it is.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
Because Recaro CS is nice.
Seatbelt and a trophy car.
No, because yeah, it was a cool seat, but it creaked.
I think that was just a Renault in this.
Yeah, well, Renault didn't make the seat.
I think it made
That's plus it's got GTI embossed into the.
Bold statement. Bold statement.
This car is now sold. It's going away to. In fact, the new owner's coming up tomorrow for it.
Yep, flying up tomorrow.
If you have a club sport to sell, we would love to buy it. Please do get in touch. Here we are, the Evo 7. I absolutely adore this car. My daughter and I were out in it last month, and we had an absolute brilliant time. Probably too good a time. That's why it's parked back up again, because you just can't drive these things sensibly. No. And they reward. The harder you are with the car, not harder, but the faster you are with the car, the bigger the smile on your face. To
make you feel younger.
Yeah, I can feel my highlights coming back, my baggy trousers and everything coming back.
They can stay.
Cayman T. So I am a big fan of the Boxer Cayman platform. I've had 2 Boxers back to back. I have never really kind of gelled with the 4-cylinder cars. However, I'm going to put a wee caveat in here. This Cayman T really has taken me by surprise. It's got PASM, so it's 20mm lowered suspension. It's got things like the Agate Grey, mirror caps, decals, where else is it?
Water jets.
Yeah, I was going to say that, Spencer, but they're black. But it's on the spec as having Agate Grey. However, it does have the Agate Grey. I think it's the model designation on the boot. That's what it is, yeah. But just the way it sits, the retro style fabric on the seats as well, and the seats are also the Sports Plus seats. So they're really heavily sculpted. You sit so low in it as well.
Like the door pulls as well.
Yeah, so there is a bit of a knack to opening these.
Yep.
And if my dad is watching, remember that time you got stuck in the GT4? No, we're living that one down anytime soon. But no, just such a polished product. And it's got a limited slip diff, and I don't mean an E-diff like a torque, it's a proper LSD, 300 horsepower, mid-engined, Porsche build quality, and it's a really good looking car in GT silver.
It really is.
But it's also sold. And guess what we're getting in a part exchange? A GP3. So, looking forward to that. We have priced many, and we've never got any, and we've also priced a few that we haven't bought because they didn't have touring packs. And a GP3 needs a touring pack. Essentially, a car without a touring pack has got no aircon.
The only one we ever had was a non-touring pack one.
The what, sorry?
The only one we had was a non-touring pack car.
That's right, it was SOR, thankfully. We don't do SOR very often, but we did then. But if we'd have bought that car for, at the time, it was like £30,000. I think we had a wee bit of an issue trying to move that on because every phone call, touring pack, no, I'll leave it.
You don't even get an armrest?
I was seriously stripped out. And here's the thing, right? Just like M3 CSLs back in the day, no one wanted a zero option car with no aircon, no parking sensors, no xenons. Now, through the fullness of time, an M3 CSL with no options is worth more.
Don't think GP3 will be the same.
Well,
that engine and a CSL and the whole package, that was...
Well, the thing is, I'll be 65 by the time we need to find out.
Susie.
That's not going to be tomorrow. So next up, guys, this is a BMW 730 diesel M Sport X-Drive. So you get these in 4-wheel drive, which makes it a very compelling package. You've got unbelievable levels of comfort because it's on air. It also works all year round without having to put winter tyres on it. It's carbon black metallic, which has got like a nice blue through it, and it's got the white ivory diamond stitched interior. And one of the interesting options on this car is it has a CD player, which cost 100. Retro, yeah. So somebody's been. The thing is, it's the fact the car was probably, I don't know, 75, 80,000 pounds. Can I have a CD player in it? Yes, it's 125 quid. You'd have thought it just came with one. But no, a lovely, really, really well kept car. It was owned by a local limo company who'd done airport transfers in it only. They'd owned it from 3,000 miles. Prior to that, it was a parked BMW demonstrator. So it's been always kept valeted, always kept immaculately presented. The only thing we had to do when we were prepping it is put a new set of discs and pads on the front, which were not cheap because they're 390mm discs on that.
Yeah, it's a big old disc. Big car, but...
It is a big car, but that's an option on that car.
Is it?
Yes, it's not because the first set of discs that came out were wrong because they were too small. This is one of the new arrivals that came in on Saturday. Now, I'm not saying we don't like them, but we don't have any desire to go out and buy M3 convertibles when we're looking on the market for E92 M3s, which we are always happy to have. Again, if you have one, guys, we'd love to hear from you. But we never really actively pursue the cabriolet version. However, this car came into our inbox on Saturday. I spec checked it, and I said, beige interior, not so sure. And then Elizabeth arrived with it. And I'm so glad she did, because it's not normal beige, it's bamboo beige. You know, the seats aren't made of, they're not deck chairs, they're not made of wood. But Spencer, stop pulling faces behind the camera.
You know this splits the opinion between the young and the old.
Well, I am old, and I love it. I think it's such a cool, really classy, unique M3 convertible. In addition to the colour combination, it was retailed by BMW as an approved use back in 2023. So when this car was 12 years old, it qualified to be an approved used car.
I'm not, it's a lovely car, but it's not my colour combo. That doesn't take away from the car.
Look at the steering wheel. Look at the seat. It is pristine, this car. Absolutely pristine. Full, complete BMW service history, with the exception of the last one, which was carried out by RD Motorsport in Edinburgh, who are a very, very respected BMW specialist. There was a ton of additional work carried out, which included coolant, diff oil, spark plugs, pollen filter. The underside was all Lanigard treated as well, and the customer, Elizabeth, asked them to fit a set of eye-back lowering springs, just to make it sit a wee bit more purposeful. We do have the original springs, which we can refit. But we've left them on because, no luck, we'll put the standard springs on it and somebody will want it lowered. So, yeah, just a spectacular car. The hubs, the wheels, the discs, bodywork, paint, tyres, everything about it just screams that it's right.
I think you like this one.
I know, I managed to, I think I said all that without taking a single breath. Lee is firmly in the thumbs up camp for this interior colour. Eh?
I never said that.
I think it's an age thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, it certainly is. And Lee and I are obviously of the more kind of older vintage to the young team here. No, gorgeous. So next up is the 997 Carrera 4S. We supplied this car previously 2 years ago to Martin. If you're watching the channel, Martin, hope you're doing good, and I hope the new car search is proving fruitful. Looking forward to see what you replace it with. It's had a Heartache engine rebuild back in 2023, and so we've got a build there for about £8,000 or £9,000. Recently, it's had lots of new parts, which have included a full new set of PASM suspension, new disc pads,
engine mounts,
RSS engine mounts, new clutch. We've done all the cooling system at the front, including all the compression fittings, because as these cars age, the cooling system becomes a bit problematic, so that's all been addressed. But it's currently reserved, and we should know. In fact, we better hurry up with this video, Spencer. We should know in the next half an hour if it's a done deal or not.
Right, next one, move over to the Porsche.
I know. Start me on that. I'll be here at lunchtime. Golf GTI. This is a very, very rare club sport. Would you listen to that?
Right, can't see it for the sun. Is a mini over there?
So we'll need to pause the stock walk for the world's most fun car just about to roll itself out? Roll itself out. I'll go over here with the microphone so you can hear it. Roll it out, Lee. Oh, just staying there? No, that's all right. No, go and bring it into the sun, Lee, so that we can see the... So this is the Jimmy Glen Mini. I've had this for 10 years, and it was resprayed in Alpina Green too by Greg at Brownsburn Body Shop. I have made a bit of an arse of machine polishing it, so Lee's going to fix it properly. But if you come round the back and just have a look at the paint colour in the sun. So glad that this is working again and back out on the track where it belongs. It absolutely loves Not Kill. I say that as if it's, I love it being in it and Not Kill. It's great. Anyway, back to the stock walk. So what makes this car so special is it's Oryx white, which is a pearlescent white. Fun fact: the Golf Club Sport S that set the lap time record around the Nürburgring was Oryx white, and there was only the one. We've never seen another Club Sport in this colour. No. We really need to roll it out into the direct sunlight for you to see it, but it's such a cool colour. It really shows up the contours well. Got the Bresca 19-inch wheels on this one. It's got the standard seats, but they are fabric, not leather. Dynamic chassis control, full complete VW service history. It missed 1 year because it had done 200 miles.
After that?
And I think it was a year after COVID.
All lana gathered as well underneath.
Yep, that's right. Yes, thanks for reminding me of that, Spencer. Yes, so it's all been professionally cleaned underneath and then Lanagar treated, and it's the clear stuff.
Aye. This has been like enthusiast owned.
Yeah.
This is my favourite one.
Because it's a manual, I would pick this one.
Yeah.
And the rest of the car is just...
It's just immaculate.
It's so good. It is so... Even the light lenses are in exceptional order because they start to do that.
It's that weird pitting.
It's like tiny hairline fractures.
Aye, it's like inside as well, so you can't do anything about it.
No. I can't believe this is still here.
I know. I don't think it'll be here much longer.
We've even had old customers out to see it, and then for some reason at the last minute they just, Aye. I mean, I get it's a lot of money for a Mark 7 Golf, but they're never coming back down again.
No, it's a special car.
Very, very. Oh, this angle, look. Can you see that?
Oh, you can. All the pearl.
Absolutely gorgeous. Next up,
I'm surprised this is still here.
So this is currently the least viewed car we have on the website, and it pops on the. See, when you look at it online, when you look at it on Auto Trader, it stands out like so far ahead of everything else.
I know.
I think that's what 911 man just did. So it's forget the name of the red.
Tango Red.
So it's Tango Red, 20,000 miles, electric seats, reverse camera,
360 cameras.
360 camera.
Power tailgate, auto high beam, virtual cockpit. It's just a nice spec Q3.
Just a lovely car. But anyway, there's a bump for every seat, as you say. So this is a car that took me a bit by surprise. This is a Focus ST that has literally just come in.
My favourite car just now. It's my favourite car just now.
You like this?
Yeah.
And after driving it, I can see why. I took it out to see if I could demonstrate the flat shift, and I just felt like I was killing the car, so I gave up. But it's a performance, so it's got 280 horsepower, a proper limited slip diff, flat shift, launch control, in addition to reverse camera, electric seats, Bang & Olufsen audio, and a really, really good seat and a fantastic driving position. Yeah,
they nailed this ST compared to the last one. Last one was good, but you never get comfy in it. These are just...
Oh, aye, it's like when you sit in it, it just feels perfect.
And that engine's just...
Yeah, this is a 2 litre, 2.3?
2.3.
2.3.
RX engine.
Ah, right, okay. So yeah, wind this up on boost, turn in, it feels glorious.
Yep.
Feels glorious. So what have we got in here?
GTI, GT3.
So Mini John Cooper Works in silver white. We'll not dwell on this one too much because this one's also sold. It's going out tomorrow. Golf GTD. So Mark 8, manufacturer's warranty until 2026.
Yep.
44,000 miles. And yeah, they've got a lot to live up to because the Mark 7.5 was so good.
Yeah.
Infotainment's completely different. The whole car's completely different, really.
I was going to say, how big is it compared to a 7.5?
Yeah, I know. I would still have a Mark 7.5. I know I sound like the sales prevention team here, but...
No, all honest.
they're nice, but I just don't think they're as good as these.
No. Speaking of which,
Mark 7.5 Golf GTI performance. So we've got the bigger brakes, got the limited slip differential, wee touch more power. This one's got some nice tasteful modifications on it, which include the front splitter, rear apron, set of lowering springs, and also spacers. Now,
and a ram air induction kit. And
yeah, so the ram air induction kit just gives it a nice bit of flutter.
So the guy we got it from just wanted a wee bit of character.
Yeah, because he's not putting exhaust or anything on it.
No, they want louder, he just wanted a wee bit of turbo noise off.
Turbo noise, yeah. Even the they are the boggle standard wheels on a GTI, but they look fantastic on this car.
I would never thought of keeping the wheels.
I wouldn't change them. Plus it'll ride nice because it's on an 18 as well. We've got the Carrera fabric.
Best seat.
Because every time I say that it's tartan, I get a row. And when I say that it's not tartan, I get told I'm not cultured. By the way, this is, well, to be fair, that's TikTok comments, not YouTube comments. Because we're always a bit more cultured on YouTube, because we've taken the time to watch a video rather than just sitting on your phone boshing out nonsense. But yeah, really, the Mark 7.5 comes with dynamic dynamic cruise control, Discovery navigation, heated seats.
This has got keyless and auto high beam.
Is it keyless entry?
Yeah.
Ah. We didn't, of course it does. B-pillar back, factory tints as well, but just a beautiful car. Really, really nice. This was just on a limit of our mileage, 61,000 miles, but
it's mint.
When the customer showed that with it, it was like, oh no, we have to have this. And also, he changed the GTI lettering to black, because red on red.
Yeah.
So just all the little touches. So was it Grant or Graham? Yeah, Gary bought it from.
Graham, I think.
Graham. I know your name's Big G, so listen, if you're watching, thanks very much for the card. It's an absolute credit to you. And last up is the M3 Touring with the Ultimate Pack.
Yep.
This should be going out today. It's been off sale for the customer for
just over a week.
Just over a week past on Tuesday. I'd imagine you'll be very, very excited, man. And he lives in my estate as well, so I'll see it all the time. That brings us to the end of the video, guys. Sorry we've not done one of these for a wee while. I don't want to say we're being really, really busy, but every time we try to do one, the phone rings or we need to go somewhere or whatever. So here we are. We walked around video first time in ages. As always, please do consider subscribing. That way you'll not miss any more of these fantastic videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.